Some short-term indicators of the impact of the midterm elections held on November 4th. First of all, Republicans as a party have seen an increase in their image. Actually, I should phrase that a little differently. While the image of the Republican Party may be up slightly, what really happened was that the image of the Democratic Party dropped. In fact, right now, 36% of Americans have a favorable opinion of the Democratic Party, and that's the lowest in our history of measuring that. The image of the Republican Party is at 42%. That's not the highest, but nevertheless, we now have this 6-point gap, Republicans on top of Democrats. Clearly, the Democrats come out of the midterm elections wounded as far as their image as a party is concerned. Third, we ask, who would you like to be responsible for the direction of the country, President Obama or the Republicans in Congress? And we find, as you see there, the Republicans in Congress significantly ahead on that measure. So all of these short-term measures suggest that the Republicans have gained in the short term, at any rate after the election. But finally, here's a measure that I think is very important. We asked this after the 2006 election, when the Democrats took over control of both houses of Congress. Is the country better off or worse off, or is there no difference because the Democratic Party and now the Republican Party have taken control of Congress? And what we find now is that 44% of Americans say no difference. There is a 34-19 margin, better over worse, but compare that, as you see, to 2006. When the percent of Americans who said the country was better off because the Democrats had taken over was significantly higher. My takeaway from this is a lot of Americans are shrugging their shoulders and saying, well, the Republicans have taken over, but I'm not sure that's going to make a lot of difference. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.